Hello, and welcome to the University of Law. In today's video, I am reviewing the long-awaited Star-Crossed. The idea of the Night Doctor meeting River Song was something that I wanted to experience from the day that they announced that Chris Eccleston was doing Big Finish, to have him meet another Doctor. Have her meet another Doctor. What I love about the Eccleston sets is that they have all the stories in different cases. Obviously, we've got the Night Doctor on the side. I remember this is a Slitheen publicity image, isn't it? Him with a Slitheen from Series 1. And of course we've got our lovely cast of characters. River Song is back. I really enjoyed this box set. It didn't disappoint. There's 3 stories: Swipe Right, Face of the Apocalypse, and Archipelago. So I'll go through all of those in just a moment. This is the last of the current form, so they say, of the Ninth Doctor. I'm assuming, my guess is that next year we will get either what they're doing with Jodie Whittaker and having like a longer series over separate releases, or maybe it will be more like Dalek Universe and we'll get kind of like a Cyberman epic story or something like that. But we'll have to see what the future holds. But he certainly wants to do more. So let's start with the first one. I'm trying to find which one it is now. Here we go. So this was really memorable. This was the first one, and I love that they have the classic on the back, the classic 2005 logo. Here's the front. Yes, this is a really fun story. It's it plays into the whole idea of River Song, where we have the Doctor and her are kind of matched on an app, and it's exploring a planet where people are forced to pick someone on an app, and if they don't pick someone, then they're in trouble. So I thought that was a really interesting play on that concept. But yeah, it was a really fun story. Really strong guest cast as always. Some great scenes from a couple in the restaurant, which I really enjoyed. The scenes that they had together. But yeah, no, really good story. So there we have it, and there's the box set so far. So that is the first story. I shall put that back. I shall return that to the box. No, I'll put it that way, actually. There we go. Right. Then we have got the Face of the Apocalypse. So again, another really interesting one, and it's what I like about this box set is that there's no mind wiping between stories. So the Ninth Doctor is aware of River, and there's a mystery around her, and he's kind of keeps bumping into her, and he sees her face in this story all over the cosmos. And yeah, it's a deepening of his kind of. I think there's a sense of denial in this set where I think this Doctor isn't ready for River, but he kind of senses that there is something about River, where they're meant to be together. So I thought that was a really interesting thing, because usually it's kind of we very much think of the Matt Smith and them having that time together, and then obviously David Tennant and Peter Capaldi very much kind of reminiscing about the Matt Smith years that they had together. Well, this is kind of like he knows that that's his destiny, but he isn't quite ready for it yet. And it all comes to a head in this wonderful story, Archipelago, which there is an element of timey-wimey. There is a reason the actual event of the episode, the actual threat of the episode, is time in nature, temporal in nature, and that means that you then have that ability to kind of wipe memory ahead of his meeting in his 10th incarnation. But it brings this trilogy together because the two of them because of the nature of the temporal nature of what they're dealing with, they spend many years together, and he comes to read her diary and learn about it. It was just amazing to hear Chris Eccleston talking about stuff from Series 5, except Series 6. Talk about those things, kind of really bringing the Night Doctor into the lore of the show. And just have the Night Doctor reflecting on all of those things, and for that Doctor to actually come to terms with what's happened in his life recently with the Time War, and to actually just be happy with River, and of course it's not to last, which is really sad. But yeah, it was a really lovely ending, and I would say the perfect ending to the Ninth Doctor adventures in its current form. So whatever comes next, I do honestly think that this set really did bring it all together nicely, and I do honestly think that there's something great planned next. But what are your thoughts on this box set, on the Ninth Doctor adventures so far in general, the first 3 series? What did you think of them? Do let me know in the comments below. So always don't forget to like and subscribe. Look forward to speaking to you soon.